¿Puedo?
Thank you, Jim. I will point out, for those of you around the world who probably can't see the crowd, as you might expect, there are a number of Batmans in costume.
How are you,
This
sir?
is a unique crowd because they're like talking back, they're correcting the speaker.
Oh, I'm having a wonderful time. Thank you.
Yeah, we get feedback from this crowd. All right, before we introduce the next speaker, I'd like to introduce some special guests who are here with us today. You've heard the name Matt Reeves a few times now. He was going to try to make it, but he did say...
What's going on, amigo?
For the most recent movie, Matt Reeves' Batman, which is starring Robert Pattinson, who's also the executive producer of *Batman-Capedcrusader*, executive producer of HBO original *The Penguin*, starring Colin Farrell, which is now streaming on HBO. Since he's on the list, and I got to give him one more shout out, Hollywood Walk of Fame star, TV icon, Robin on Batman TV, Burt Ward. We'll wait for the fire trucks to pass. All right, great. Nothing is on fire here, right? We're good? All right, our next guest in the audience is Hamish Linklater. And he is the current voice of Batman in *Batman-Capedcrusader*. Our next guest is Diedrich Bader. He's the actor and voice of Batman on Mac's original Harley Quinn animated and current voice of Harvey Dent in *Batman-Capedcrusader*. He provided the voice of Bruce Wayne Batman in multiple animated films and TV series, beginning in 2008 with Batman, the Brave and the Bold. Thank you, Diedrich. All All right, next we have Paul Dini, American screenwriter and comic creator. Paul is the producer and writer for Batman, the animated series, Batman Caped Crusader, and creator of Harley Quinn. Thank you very much, Paul. By the way, we have a few more names to go, but this really sort of underscores what we said in the beginning. Batman is everywhere because you can hear so many different titles over the decades and so many great memories for all of us. Right, next guest, Jason O'Mara, actor and voice of Batman in Justice League, A Dark Apocalypse War, Batman Hush, Reign of the Superman, The Death of Superman. Thank you, Jason. And I like the shirt. Next is Troy Baker. Actor and voice of Batman in Justice League, X Ruby, Batman and Superman, and Battle of the Super Sons. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Troy. All right, I mentioned earlier that Bill Finger was one of the co-creators of Batman, and a film and TV writer. And we are very honored to have his granddaughter here with us today, Athena Finger. Thank you, Athena. Nicole Maines, writer, transgender activist, and actress on the CW's Supergirl, where she starred as Neo Null, aka Dreamer, making her television's first transgender superhero. Thank you, Nicole. Next, we're almost done, folks, with this list. Dennis Cowan, thank you for coming. Dennis is the founder of Milestone Media. He also has numerous comic book credits to his name, including Deathstroke, Black Lightning, The Question, Hardware, and Static. Cowan directed the animated series Static Shock, which was nominated for an Emmy. Thank you, Dennis. Next, Bernard Chang. Bernard is an Asian American artist, designer, best known for iconic comics such as Wonder Woman, Superman, and DC's Batman Beyond comic book series. Bernard. That is a bad shirt, Bernard. All right, finally, our final guest. Okay. Our final guest is Bill Sienkiewicz. Now, Bill, before I talk about all your credits, I just need thumbs up. Did I pronounce that correctly? All right. I'm 1/4 Polish, so I never know. leading the team to bring the next generation of comic storytelling to new and existing fans all around the world across physical and digital platforms. She joined DC in 2011, worked across all areas of the business, including leading the finance, business development, toy collectible, business affairs, and administration teams. She sounds pretty indispensable to me, I gotta say. Her most recent role was Senior Vice President, Global Brands and Franchises, where, as part of the DC leadership, she developed new franchise strategies to renew and deepen fan engagement with DC's iconic characters. She has an incredible knowledge of not just DC's characters and stories, but what drives fandom globally. So please help me welcome to the stage Anne P. To the bat phone, Anne.
Thank you, Steve. When I'm having so much fun, I forgot what I'm supposed to do. Well, this is, wow, this crowd out there is amazing, you guys. Thank you for coming today. Jim and I are so excited to be here, and we're so honored. We're so honored to be present today for this unveiling. We're fans, first and foremost, and we look forward to this story being a milestone for Batman fans to visit for generations to come. Along with Jim, we shepherd our amazing team of dedicated comics talent and editors to continue Batman's adventures through the pages of DC Comics, reaching readers all around the globe. By the way, we have so many comic talent here today, and our DC staff is here. Our Gotham editorial team is sitting, I think, right there, so say hi to them. Batman has inspired countless writers and artists like Neil Adams, Scott Snyder, Tom King, our very own Jim Lee, Jeff Loeb, Frank Miller, Paul Dini, Denny O'Neil, Greg Capullo, Grant Morrison, Andy Kubert, Jim Aparo, and Tim Sale, all to tell stories of heroism and perseverance. Batman's story has transcended his comic book origins, becoming an American myth. Batman is remarkable in that each of us has our own favorite Batman. With the stories resonating across generations, from kids to teens to adults, from the pages of comics to the large and small screens, he continues to inspire, excite, and entertain. His stories can be funny, sincere, scary, outlandish, and unbelievable. And all of it is still Batman. Woo! I mean, honestly, I have the best job in the world, right? I get to do this, right? It's been almost 2 decades since I've started working with Batman, and his story still takes my breath away every time. Incredibly, but not surprisingly, Batman has stayed relevant for 85 years. His story evolves and changes while staying steadfast to the mission of justice. Our job at DC Comics is to tell his stories. And next month, adding to his canon, we're sharing a new reimagining of the Batman mythology for comic fans to discover. Woo! From Scott Snyder and Nick let's do that again, huh? From Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta, this Batman is still the Dark Knight, cape and cowl and all, but his origin story is entirely new. We can't wait to share it with you. It's going to be epic. And who knows, we hope that may be one of your new favorite Batmans. I'll end with what I think is Batman's greatest strength. While he is one of the few DC heroes without actual superpowers, Batman possesses the unbelievable ability to bring fans of all kinds together around something they truly love. Thank you. Back to you, Steve.